And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will commit their all.
And we're underway. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's having a pop! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 16.
FC Tokyo penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Nice control. Well, that has not gone well. He'll try from distance. Loose ball now, and there's a oh, what has happened here? Delivered in. And he's there to clear it. Ball's gone out of play. It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they've got rid.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. And a shot! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he shoots! Kawasaki Frontale have the chance to go the other way. FC Tokyo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. No, that's been intercepted. Quarter of an hour played. Very nicely done. That is lovely. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... And a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Searching pass he's played there. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And a header! And he's found the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? That's good play. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Crosses it in. And that has been knocked clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good-looking ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a cute ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. No, he refuses to take the bait.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's straight offside. That is a brilliant interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it out wide. Crosses it in. And that should get the job done. That's the throw. Strong running down that left flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they can counter here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Some good work on the right flank here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Here's the return pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's made its way to him. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to belt it away. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And that's the second half started. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Could move up a gear here. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Opts to... Oh, he's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
This is a promising build-up.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's had a shot! Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. That's going across goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found space here. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Good ball, good take. Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
FC Tokyo have their third corner. They've played it short. This looks promising. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And he was quick to react. Great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
FC Tokyo get their fourth corner, and it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. There's the shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, they can break here. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Another one of football's and how moments.
Substitutions taking place.
Kawasaki Frontale making further changes here and in quick succession. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Threads one in, that is good alertness. Some front-footed pressing going on here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's a good ball out wide. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Just 5 minutes left. FC Tokyo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's there to clear it. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Here comes the cross.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
We are into overtime. Nicely shaped ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
They've played it short. Real chance here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
FC Tokyo now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail.
And that is that. FC Tokyo pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
And we're underway. Good ball, good take. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, good spread. Passing is crisp and sharp. Wriggles his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely worked. He is starved of space and time. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note? Well, and he shoots! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's superb. So we're still where we started right now. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's a really well-measured ball. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
So, really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's been taken short. Very nicely done. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
FC Seoul have their second corner now. They've played it short. Back when it got... Chance, surely! And he's done it!
After 20 minutes is number 41.
FC Seoul have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Little pass back. Pass somewhat off target. Approaching the half-hour mark. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely feet. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Pinches it off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. FC Seoul are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Driving forward, tries one from range, off the post.
That's just playing.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's nice. Showing good feet. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's on it, can he get away? Goes looking wide. Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
So, definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
FC Seoul can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Down to business again. FC Seoul currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Chonburi, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And that's gone loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Delivered low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Surely now! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
FC Seoul are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He won't be happy with that one.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Has to go back here. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chonburi have the chance to go the other way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. He'll try from distance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Sejam, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
2005.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been slipped through. Space for him to turn and look. Produces a cross. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. That is ended up in no man's land.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had it taken off him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that's going wide left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Knocks it into space. That's good defending. Defending in numbers. And he's there to get it away. Knocks it out wide. Played out towards the right wing. Can he finish? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
One 0 as we head towards the end. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nicely spread. Plays a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
FC Seoul have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and it's made its way to him. Nicely shaped cross. And that has been cleared. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's a promising position.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, super ball! This looks promising. Shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Ah, looks a smashing ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.